Hey everyone, I'm Jenny Clary and I'm your transformational nutrition coach. And today I wanted to talk about movement and exercise and workout plans and all that jazz. Okay, so I'm curious. I know a lot of people gym it up. I mean, look at 24-hour fitness, LA Fitness, gym this, gym that, lose weight, blah, 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 this, and that. So I want to bring in some light to the situation and melt away all the BS out there. So gyms aren't bad in itself, but if you're going to the gym and this is what you're thinking, I hate this, I don't want to be here, I hate gyms, I hate doing this, when is this set going to be over, when am I going to be done with this, oh my gosh, but I ate that donut, I gotta keep running, I gotta keep running, I gotta keep running. I hate gyms. If you're thinking anything along those lines when you're going to a gymming session, it's not going to work out. And let me tell you, a huge amount of you are thinking that because I also used to think that too. And this is because you've been told, well, if you want to lose weight, you got to exercise. And if you want to exercise, you need to get a gym membership. And that's the way to do it. So stick with it. And that's not true. There's so many other avenues. There's nothing wrong with gymming, but there's so many other ways of doing it. And us being individuals, unique beings, we're going to resonate with different things. And this is why I don't tell people how you need to eat. And this is your diet. We're all so different. So what makes you think you're going to have the same exercise plan as everyone else, right? Do 20 sit-ups and that's what you need to do, right? That's the way to lose weight and blah. No, that's bullcrap, okay? So don't listen to any of that stuff. Just like how I tell you, you need to explore and be a scientist with your diet. You need to do the same thing with movement, with exercise. We all are craving different things. Our body wants to do different things all the time. So feed that, because if you're not feeding that and you're constantly going to the gym and your body doesn't want to go to the gym, it wants to move itself and express itself in a different way, then yeah, you're not going to get the body you crave really easily. It's going to be really hard because you're making your body do stuff that it doesn't want to do. It's resisting. It doesn't feel the love and yeah, it doesn't feel the love. I mean, if you're thinking those thoughts, I hate this, I don't want to do this, when is this going to be over? Like, that's not loving thoughts, right? Your body is like in a stressed out situation and it's like, this is horrible. Like, that's why you're still feeling bad. And it's just like, let's get out of here. This sucks. Let's, go back to what you're used to doing because at least there you're not in a stressed out state. So this is what you need to do. You need to get creative again, and you need to explore, and you need to be okay with the journey of finding what works for you. So a lot of times, I'm speaking for myself too, we just want instant gratification. We just want instant results, right? We don't want to go through this journey process of finding out what works for us, right? So, or we get discouraged, right? So we think, okay, Jenny said, don't do gymming and try something else because I absolutely hate the gym. So I'm going to try rock climbing. Jenny rock climbs, so let's give rock climbing a try. And you go and you do rock climbing and you're just like, I hate this. This is horrible. But Jenny does rock climbing. Like, don't get in that mindset again. Okay, so you tried rock climbing and you absolutely don't really love it as much as I do. Great. That's amazing. This is amazing because you're getting golden nuggets of who you really are and what works for you. So don't see it as a failure. See it as a positive, amazing thing of you getting to know yourself. So you ditch rock climbing and then you go find yoga or you go find basketball or you go find soccer. There's so many ways for you to move, right? Dance, ballet, it doesn't have to be a sport. But sport can also be seen is very creative. A lot of times people just think that, it's not a creative piece. For me, my new love right now is jujitsu, and I just love how there's thousands of ways you can do moves, and even within one move there's so many different varieties, like you can't even list it, because just like with corn, there's like thousands of varieties of corn, right? That makes it so unique and amazing. And even with one move that you learn, there's different ways of doing it, and then you put in your own piece, your own creative way of doing a move. So it's so beautiful how creativity that's not the right way to put it, how creative it is and how amazing you can explore those juices, because we're all creative beings. I know a lot of you may be feeling this way, because I felt this way too, that I used to think I'm not creative, I'm not an artist, like it's not just being able to paint good, draw good, or, make music. And that we really have restricted our word of what creativity is. We are all creative beings, and we all create. Even just walking, you can be super creative in. And I bet if you try to do that while you're walking and try to just be like playful with it and try to be like creative with it, and come up and be really focused and aware with your walking, you're gonna just enjoy that walk so much more, because you're like being creative. But when you're not being creative and you're being really stuck and you're being really mundane, like that is when life sucks. That is when life is just like, ugh, like what is going on here? So really bring that playfulness back in life, And this is why I'm saying gymming is not wrong. Have you seen those videos, these amazing videos of people like doing these dance sessions on like treadmills, and they're like flipping around, and they're just like doing this, like, I feel like it's kind of like DDR, or if you guys don't know, that's Dance Revolution. And yeah, like just even DDR, like that you can see people being real creative with this whole process. And I know when I used to see those videos, like you might be thinking, oh, well, that's them. That's not me. I can never do that. Really? Is that true? Like you might be like a badass underneath it and be like a professional, but because you never took that first step, you never know, right? So how do you know? Did you even give it a decent try? Do you think that person who made that amazing video, when they first had that creative idea, one, most people would have just been like, bleh, what if they just said, bleh, no, I can't do that, or there's other people watching, I can't do it, or two, if they believed, oh, well, a treadmill, you're just supposed to go like this and go straight, and that's all you're supposed to do on a treadmill. If they stuck with the conventional way of thinking, that video would have never have been made. They would never have been felt fulfilled or felt this creative juices. So they took that first step. And when they took that first step, and that is the mindset, right? This is why mindset is so important. They went past that. And when they went past that, do you think they were doing those types of moves the first time around? Like, hell no, they looked like crap. They probably like fell on their face. People may have laughed at them, but they kept with it, because you know what? They were just thinking, oh, this is fun. This is so cool, They weren't thinking the other mindset of, oh, I'm doing horrible at this. I, suck. I'm a terrible person. Why am I not doing this? Like that. Once again, focusing on the journey and not the end result. When you're just thinking, oh, I need to be an Olympic athlete already. Like, why aren't I there? And I suck. Like, and I'm horrible. Like, let's not do this anymore, Not focusing on that, but realizing this is part of the journey. This is how it's really done. We've been warped to think otherwise in our society these days, of this instant gratification, this instant result. So really not focusing on that. That's a bunch of BS. You're better than that, and focus really on being creative. And even when you're just starting out, you can be creative, and even when you're just learning certain techniques, you can be creative in it, and really adding in those creative juices, because that is when you're going to be playful. You're going to feel light. You're not going to feel so heavy. You're going to be feeling joy. You're going to feel happiness and awesomeness. Okay. So this is how you know tapping into your feelings is if you're doing it right, okay? So if you're feeling these like low vibrational frequencies of like anger, not being happy and sad after a session and just not feeling great, then that's a really huge sign that you need to change things, okay? Whether Like I said, maybe you don't need to leave the gym, but just be creative when you go to the gym session. Or even if you are trying to be creative, because sometimes that's just not our thing, right? So if you go there and you're trying to be creative, or you're not, having this writer's block when you go to the gym, then maybe it's not for you, right? That's okay. So go try out something else. Don't be so stuck, because maybe gym used to work for you. Don't be so stuck in the sense that, well, it's always worked for me, so I need to stay with it. That's the same thing with diet, right? A lot of times people are like, well, I've always been good with eating wheat, so I need to keep eating wheat. But if you're not reacting good to it now, why are you still eating wheat? Stop eating wheat. Try and find something else. Don't be so stuck in your ways, right? We are an evolving being, right? We're always changing. There's so many variables around us that are changing, so of course we're going to change too. So tap into that, be flexible, and I'm not talking about yoga flexible, even though that's badass too, but be flexible with your mind and think outside of the box. Go try new things, always change it up. You should be feeling great after these things, and if you don't, then you need to change it up. And there you have it. So I hope that helps you. I would love to hear about your journey in the comments below. Share some of the things that, you thought were having this mindset of, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. What were some of those activities? And then what have you done so far, or what did you find now that you absolutely love and adore? So for me right now, it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I love and adore this. I feel like so much creativity going on with it, and I love it, right? And I'm moving my body in ways that I've never imagined before, and it's so cool and amazing. So please share that in the comments below. I'd love to hear that. If you have any questions, of course, you can put it in the comments below, or you can email me at connect@jennyclary.net. And as always, I love, love, love to say that I love you guys. You guys are amazing beings. Please don't change yourself for anybody, okay? Because you are unique. You are the only person that is just like you. And why do you want to be like anybody else, okay? I tried it. I've been there. It's not cool. It's not fun. You're going to feel like crap, right? So stop it. Let go. Don't stop with the resistant, and just fully embrace your amazingness and rock it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.